Hey everyone, hope your day is going well. You're back with another reaction. We're listening to Roger Whittaker, The Last Farewell. Interesting title. This will be the first time I react to one of his songs, perhaps the first time I ever hear a song by him. I wasn't aware of his name. I did look him up. I saw he sold like 55 million records worldwide, so that's on me. I probably live under a rock or a stack of books, one or the other. And I did see he passed away in 2023. Rest in peace. And what I also saw that he was also very well known for his whistling abilities. And there's like entire songs of him just whistling. Now that's also interesting. So yeah, I might have to listen to that as well. But first up, The Last Farewell. This was a Patreon request by Michael. Thank you so much for this request and donation. Let's listen.
There's a ship lies rigged and ready in the harbor. Tomorrow for old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow, though my heart is full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I heard there's a wicked war ablaze, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see the foreign flag arrays, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of these eyes in the heaving waves that brought me once to thee. And should I return safe home again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the dell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell.
Oh, I love that outro of the strings. It really makes you feel peaceful after, a little bit of, I felt a little bit of a knot in my stomach as the last farewell. That's not an easy thing. It's very difficult to say goodbye, especially if you believe it's the last time, perhaps sailing into war and certain death. Um, yeah, what a voice, huh? Powerful. And then there were certain notes where he was so warm and soft too. So there's different aspects to his voice already in this one song. So I'm definitely curious to hear more. But whoa, he has you can feel that support and the power behind some of the words, even though he wasn't going too loud, but you could feel that there's even more there. So there's a little bit of restraint there. I always love that. Very, very great voice. Love the arrangement too, with the acoustic guitar and the bass was what really drew my attention a lot. But there was also this kind of a like marching pattern in the drums as well, and perhaps a horn section too on the
And
strings.
I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow.
There's beautiful singing
Though
here.
my heart is full of
Power.
tears at this farewell.
Mm. It's so loving. You can feel that interpretation of text. He also has writing credits on this with Ronald Arthur Webster, but interpreting the text like it's really he's going through this right now. You believe it, right? It's not somebody singing a song. It's like no, this is the person who's doing it. He is sailing into war, perhaps, into hell, as he said it, and he said goodbye to his beloved. This is happening right now. So very, very powerful, and I love the line. Of course, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I love you more than any language can describe. Take every word from every language is still not enough to describe how much I love you. Right? The language is constrictive and limited in that way because describing that emotion is just it doesn't do it justice. It falls flat, it falls short. So it's what we have, but if you say that, it's already like, oh yeah, I get it. It's powerful. So yeah, describing England with the rainy skies and gales and the mist, and uh, the it's another love for the country as well, and foreign flag raising. So enemy forces are advancing. When I think about it, foreign flag, it's not to me. It doesn't vibe with me. That concept of a foreign flag is already we're already wrong when we're using that language. To me, right? This is how I feel. Perhaps it's because I am of two cultures and mixed marriage or whatever. I don't know, but I don't. No, I'm not for drawing imaginary lines on a map and calling it ours or theirs and us and them, and which is kind of when you think about it, he's pain. The pain of saying goodbye to someone. Separation is so painful, you know, and it's the system of separation that sent him there, right? The us and them thing. So there is tragic irony in that, if you ask me. So yeah, powerful stuff, man. Great storytelling. I was there. He was. I could feel it, and I was kind of glad for that ending with the strings to bring me back to like a stable emotion and a little bit of peacefulness. And it was he was that way. There was in the lyrics a little bit of that as well in terms of the acceptance of his fate. How did he say it? It was something like, I have no fear of death and brings no sorrow. So there's acceptance of faith, emotional numbness, perhaps, or, it's just like resolute. Yeah, I've accepted this and we're going for it. Wow. Good stuff. Thank you for recommending this, for requesting this. And if you have any other recommendations, let me know. And hope to see you there. Goodbye.